Greetings, everyone. Paul Temple here from the Diamond Light Network. And this is one of our free weekly live streams. And this one is about awakening your inner power. And I'm going to start with a question. What if the survival of the human species depended on you? And what if it depended on you remembering that you're much, much more powerful than you think, than you have been taught, that you have been taught to believe by your parents, by your family, by your school, by your job? And that really we all, as humans, are much, much more powerful. And that to save the human species, we have to remember our inner power, our superpower. It sounds a little bit like a Marvel Comics movie theme, doesn't it? Well, there's a reason that those movies are coming back around and around and around with that archetype of the superhero needing to remember their superpowers to save the world, because that's what we each need to do with our own inner superhero. And the key is that inner power for us is the light in our hearts. Oh, the light in our hearts. Oh, that's not quite as exciting as being Spider-Man or the Hulk or something like that. But it's an amazing, magical power as we begin to remember the light in our hearts. Now, I'm not talking about the anatomical heart. This is very confusing because we use this word heart to describe different things. But the spirit heart, the energy center of the heart, that's what I'm talking about. And it's that place we all know, we talk about it, the center of love, of truth, of spiritual connection. I want to follow my heart. I want to listen to my heart. What is your heart saying? That's the heart that we're talking about. And it's a very important and powerful part of ourselves that's sort of been marginalized and ridiculed and lost and forgotten. But as we begin to remember our hearts, we realize how powerful they are. The heart is the seed of divine consciousness that dwells within each of us. It is the seat of the soul. Encoded in our heart center, and this is the spirit heart center, is our soul memory, our Akashic memory, which reminds us why we are here on earth and who we can become even in this life. Now, these are teachings and practices and understandings that have come to me through my spirit guide. His name is Al Thor. And as if I deepened my work and connection with my heart, I began to remember and connect with my own higher self, with my spirit guides, with quantum consciousness. Because the heart is also the doorway, the portal into the mystic realms. They say the mystic path is the path of the heart. And through the heart, as we open and connect it, we begin to remember that we are connected with all things. That through the heart, we can know and remember all sorts of vast mysteries of who we are as humans on the earth. So I have a practice that was taught to me by Al Thor that I'm going to offer you now. Very simple practice that begins to awaken your inner power by activating that heart center. And you know, the power of the heart, it's the power to be able to fill a room with love and with light, to awaken other people to their own higher possibilities, to connect into, through the heart, your own spirit guides and higher consciousness, to be able to realize that we are very sensitive beings who can perceive subtle energy, can begin to communicate telepathically. These are all part of our potential, our evolutionary potential as humans. And that's why it's so important that as we each begin to connect and remember this inner power, we begin to spread that awareness. And that's what we need to do to save the human species. You know, we can't solve all of the problems facing humanity at this time at the same level of consciousness at which those problems were created. But if we awaken our hearts, then we can begin to have a broader perspective. Althor has given me this vision of a species of humans on Earth, creating a civilization of peace and collaboration, really infused with the beneficial qualities of love and peace and beauty and appreciation and compassion that can really help us solve these problems. But we need to awaken our hearts. We need to reconnect into our own heart centers individually to begin to raise that tide of the collective human heart awakening. So I'm going to teach this practice. It's a very simple practice. And then I'm going to go into a sound transmission using an ancient Tibetan Vajrayana mantra. And these mantras and the Tibetan bowls here, they help resonate that light in our hearts. It's what the Tibetans call the Vajra light, or the diamond light. That is our pure, luminous, essential nature. And I just want to say before I go into the practice, if this is of interest, if you'd like to learn more about this, we have a website, diamondlightnetwork.com. There's also a Facebook group, Diamond Light Network. You can go to either of those and learn about other upcoming events. I do some paid events on Zoom that go deeper into these practices and teachings from Althor. And you can learn about those both on the website and in that Facebook group. Practice, it's a visualization. Visualization is a very powerful tool for activating energy, for the mind telling the energy body and the heart what to magnetize and manifest. And what I'm going to invite you to do before you close your eyes, I'm going to invite you to visualize your heart as a beautiful orb of light right in the center of the chest. That is how we activate our inner power, by illuminating this heart as an orb of light. So, I invite you to close your eyes and bring your hands to your heart, right in the center of the chest. It's not the anatomical heart, and it's not the heart chakra. Different, although the bindi, the pearl of light, is sometimes called the heart bindi in the heart chakra. So it's in that center chakra vortex, but it is this pearl. So we start as a pearl of light, a seed of divine consciousness in the center of the chest. Glowing and growing. And as that pearl glows and grows, it becomes that larger orb of light. Just feeling your heart glowing, this beautiful diamond vajra effervescence, bubbling, radiating out. And the light from that orb continues to glow, filling your entire inner being with its diamond radiance. Every cell in your body becoming infused with light, the light of your heart. You might begin to feel centered and at home as you return to the seat of your authentic soul self in your heart. And that glow now begins to reach outside your physical body, forming a beautiful orb of light all around you. Glowing with beautiful diamond radiance. Your heart aglow. Your body aglow with this beautiful, loving, divine, radiant presence of your magical heart light. And that is the practice, feeling, visualizing, realizing, making real your heart, remembering this beautiful, magical light in your heart. So just sitting with this image of your heart aglow, filling the space around you with light, bringing yourself home to your heart. Going to move into the sound transmission. Let the waves of the vibration of the bowls and the chanting wash your energy body, your physical body, and resonate, awake that light in your heart. infinite, luminous heart of existence, pure, indestructible, diamond, Vajra, radiant, that emanates, pure, loving, awareness for all creation. May everything be beneficial for all beings. Feeling your heart aglow with divine radiance. Remembering your ancient soul self. Remembering the power in your heart to generate love, to perceive truth, to connect with quantum consciousness. These are the gifts, the skills, the superpowers of your heart. Remember all that you are as light and soul and ancient being. We are stardust infused with diamond light. We are ancient souls. We have traveled boundless time and space. Anytime you need to remember, you want to remember, you can bring your hands to your heart, center of your chest. Visualize that beautiful radiating pearl of light, glowing with your luminous essential nature, coming home to the spirit heart. Remembering your inner power. So I hope you found this practice of benefit. I'm going to take one last pulse of light from your heart and offer it out to the universe, to all beings in all realms, that we all may remember the light in our hearts. Namaste, namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you.